Welcome back to the Junkman, everybody. It's me, the Junkman. Still in Vegas, but hey, we're looking at classic videos this week. And here's one that I did. It did okay, and the views did about normal. But I was hoping to do a little bit more because I wanted a lot of people to know about this that didn't know about it. And we're going to look at a board game. I know it's a topic that, people don't run to my channel. Oh, Junkman's going to talk about a board game. We've got to see that. But this is about a board game that out of all the board games I played growing up, this is the one I loved. And I bought it recently. Well, not recently. I bought it a few years back when my kids were younger. Bought it on eBay so we could play it, me and my kids, and they loved it. And I've always loved this game. We're going to talk about the Mad Magazine board game. It's like Monopoly, but you have to lose your money instead of get your money. That's funny right there. It makes you make chicken sounds. It's just a crazy game. And as a fan of Mad Magazine growing up, I love the board game. Now, I heard they did another board game for Mad Magazine. Never had that one. Don't know about that, but I bet it's fun. But I wish more people knew about this board game. If you can, go to eBay. You can buy it pretty cheap. Just make sure it's got all the pieces in it. And you and your family play this board game. Come back and let me know in the comments. I'm sure you will love this game, especially if you got kids that are probably, about 7 to about 11 or 12, somewhere in that range. I think they'll really get fun out of it. It's just a lot of fun. I mean, you sit with the table, you got to switch money around. It's just a lot of wacky fun. So let's go back to 2019 when I'm up in my attic space talking about all kinds of pop culture. Let's go. Welcome back to the Junk Room, everybody. It's me, the Junkman. And we're not going to talk toys or Star Wars. We're going to talk about a board game. The board game you see right here. But before we do, as always, support this channel. Go over to patreon.com. We got a lot of exclusives on the way there. And you get some videos early. Sometime. Not always. But sometime. And we just have a lot of chat and a good time over there. So again, if you want to support the channel, go to Patreon. Links in the description below. Now, what are we going to talk about today? I'm going to talk about one of the best board games ever made. And I hear no one talking about it. It's this game right here. The Mad Magazine board game. What a clever name. First, it's kind of like Monopoly, but the opposite of Monopoly. And I'll go over the game with you and show you the board really quick. I don't know about you, but I got this for Christmas probably. Actually, I think my brother got it for Christmas in the late 70s. And I love playing it. I even played it by myself. That's the problem with board games. My brother and sister were 5, 8 years older than me. I would get board games for Christmas and no one would play them with me. Not even my Mr. T board game, where I got to be a part of Mr. T's entourage. I had to sit in my room and play it by myself. I remember opening board games up on Christmas, being excited, and then it hit me that no one's going to play it with me. My friends didn't want to come over to play a board game. They wanted to play Nintendo or with action figures. They didn't want to sit around in my little room and play a board game. And even think of the idea of my parents sitting around playing a board game with me. Oh no. Although I did sit around with my grandmother and play a lot of Uno. And there were some family nights when me and my sister and brother would play Monopoly. Who the fuck wants to play Monopoly? That game lasted about 8 hours and it's never over. I've never once seen anyone play it till it was over. It usually just ends when one of us starts threatening the other one about slicing the neck with that little iron. Anyway, we're here to talk about the Mad Magazine board game from Parker Brothers. Now, this is the cover here. You can all see who that is. Alfred E. Neuman. That's right, Alfred E. Neuman. Now, like I said, this was kind of like a Monopoly game, but in Monopoly where you try to take Monopoly of the board and win all the money, the object here is to lose all your money. Now, if you were as bad at Monopoly as I was, you're thinking this has to be easy. But let's take a closer look at the game. Now I try to find a good way to set the camera up so I could really display the board really good. And I couldn't really find a good way. So we'll do the best that we can. Here is the board. Let me turn it right here so you can see. There's the board right there. Kind of like a Monopoly board. You have, let's go over here. You have the start. That's where you start your pieces. And instead of Monopoly where you go this way, Mad Magazine's wacky, guys. We're going to go the opposite way. And we also have these little tunnels or alleys that we can go up also. You don't buy property like Monopoly, so it's not exactly like Monopoly. But you have your place card here. You have tough luck that kind of acts like free parking. You have here where you can go anywhere, and then of course every time you pass start, you lose $200. That's right, you don't get $200, you lose $200. Actually, you lose $500. I was wrong. Haven't played this in a long time. And then over here, you send someone to tough luck. So let's look at some of the pieces right here. First, you have this amazing thing right here, 2 red dice. That's right. You roll them on the board like that, and it tells you how many times to move your peg. What does your peg look like? Standard 70s, 80s game peg. Nothing special here. It did come with some playing cards that you would put in the middle of the board. I've got my money all... As you can see, I didn't really open this and get it all ready. But here's the cards. And I'm going to read some of these cards to you to give you a feel. Let's say that you have a person right here and you roll your dice like that right there. Oh, look at there. Now I'm going to show you how I count dice. Everyone I play a board game with gets upset about this. Let's do this again. I'll show you how I'll roll a dice. Come on, 7. Okay. I have 2 dice. That has a number 6 on it. That has a number 3 on it. So, most people would add them, say 9 spaces. But this is what I do when I play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. I count per dice. It aggravates the shit out of people. Maybe that's why no one plays board games with me. But the cards go here in the middle of the deck, and let's just look and see what it would say if we land on a pick card. First, this one. This is the one I like, or one that I like, where you change money. You can take anyone's money and exchange it. So if you only got, let's say, $800 left, and the other guy's only got $200 left, he can take his money, swap, give him your pack, he takes yours. So that's really good right there. There's a lot of wacky cards in this game. Let's check out another one. Here's one that you'll probably really enjoy. If you are good looking, stand up and imitate your favorite animal and lose $2,000. How fun is that on a Friday night? Another change money with people on the left. Send someone to tough luck. Take the next card in the deck. Look at it, but don't tell anyone what it says. Oh, we're having fun now. Flat this card in the air. If it lands with this side face up, you lose $1,000. If not, go to tough luck. So you would just throw it up and land it on the back side of it. So I would have to go to tough luck here. And what do I do at tough luck? If there's anything under tough luck, you have to take it. If one or more of the following letters are in your name, you win that amount. And it says lose. Take this card. Look at this one right here, guys. This card can only be played on Friday. I play this game a million times on Friday, and I still don't know what it does if you play it on Friday. But that's it right there. Let's pick out a little card. I love these cards. Let me read some more to you. Good, that's not a good one. Put this card on top of your head. Walk around the table backwards. If it doesn't fall off before you sit down, you lose $1,000. Can you believe that? If you are a girl person, win $5,000. A girl person. That's kind of an odd way to put it, isn't it? If you can jump up in the air and stay airborne for 37 seconds, you can lose $5,000. If not, it's just jump up and lose $500. I haven't met anyone yet that can stay airborne for 37 seconds. 37. Isn't that one of Kevin Smith's favorite number? Maybe that's where he got it from. Exchange money with anyone. Here's another one for you. If you are a rock, act like one. If you're good, you lose $1,000. If you're not so good, you win a rock. Ha! Man, Alfred E. Newman kills me. But that's the kind of stuff we have. So I'm not going to go through all the cards here. But it's just crazy. Crazy fun, that is. Here's the money right here. I'll hold it up for you. It's just Alfred E. Newman money right here. Got different kind. What's that? What's the yellow? That's 1,000. We got the 5,000. We got the 500. And I'm going to dig through here right now because I got one I'm going to share. The green one. I'm going to show you the green one, but not yet right now. I'm going to save the green one right to give you a little. Let's call it what we call on YouTube the tease. Give me the tease. So let's look at the board real quick here. And again, what you do is you start with, let me see how much money you start with, guys. You start with about 30,000. You have to lose it all. The first person to lose all the money wins. Now let me see if I can do this board here so you can get a really good look at it. Really good picture of Alfred E. Newman. But in fact, I'm going to have to turn it this way so I can read it some for you. Let's start down here. You start past start, you lose $500. The next one to you says, if no one is standing, you lose 1,000. If someone is standing, you win 2,000. So you don't want anyone standing. Here's another one. Go back 3 spaces. Send somebody anywhere. If someone's elbows are on the table, you lose $2,000. If not, you win $4,000. Crazy stuff. Let's see what else we got on here that's crazy. Exchange money with anyone. I always like these. I talked about that. I like to exchange money. Or it's more fun when you play with a group of people than just playing one-on-one. When it says all money, go to the left or something. Go back 1 die. Go back 1 die. You can go up this little space right here, and it's got a lot of funny gadgets in it also. Let's see, take a card, we know what to do there. Everyone move 1 chair to the left. Everyone has to get up and move a chair. Now, my family was lazy. Like I said, when I played my brother and sisters, we didn't get up and move a chair. We just moved the money around. It's about the same thing. But if you want to have fun, move the chairs around. It's more fun. If one of your 2,000 is counterfeit, give it back to the bank. Always good to land right there. Take a card, go ahead 4 spaces. Exchange money with anyone. You just pick somebody, change their money. Like I said, you want to make sure you get the low end of that one. Exchange chairs, we done that one. If someone is smiling, go back 3 spaces. If not, go 3 spaces. So, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Either way, you're going to land on exchange money with anyone. No, sorry, that's exchange money with somebody on the right. That's with the left. So, come over this way. Some more little, let's see what else we got here. We got exchange money. We got that. Take cards. Send somebody tough luck. Everyone else moves back 1 space and does what it says. Wow, that's going to be haddock right there. That's going to be crazy. Everyone move 1 chair to the left. Another one where you can go up and pick some cards. Return $1,000 for counterfeit. That's really good right there. Place 500 under tough luck. Take a walk anywhere. Then back again. But I really wanted to show you 2 spaces on this board. I'm going to hold this right up here. I don't know if you can see it with the glare, but it says, if your name is Alfred E. Newman, collect $1,329,063. If not, lose a turn. Or you can go over here. Look at this one right here. Again, I'll try to hold it up with the glare on it. Lose turn or go 27 spaces. If your name is Alfred E. Newman, forget it. So let's say you don't want to lose a turn, so you'll go 27 spaces. 27 spaces, well, then you back right here on Alfred Newman again. They really get you. So what do you do if your name is Alfred E. Newman? I know it's rare, but what's the chances? What if your name is Alfred E. Newman and you're playing this game and it says you have to win this $1 million? Well, this is where the green money comes in. Look at that. Over $1 million right there. So if your name's Alfred E. Newman, you win this. Sorry, there's no way you're going to win this game unless you're playing with a bunch of damn idiots. I always find it a little funny that they put the space on the board and actually gave you the money just in case you play with somebody named Alfred E. Newman. Now again, let me hold this up, see? So you can take a look here. Let's do it like this so you can... That's the board right there. The Madden Magazine board game. See if I can find a year on this thing real quick, guys. 1979. 1979 is when this came out. It probably ran a couple of years. I don't really many people that have it. I was the only one in my neighborhood. I knew one girl later in life that had it when she was young and enjoyed it also. I know Mad Magazine made a few more board games, or at least one other one. Not sure how many. I know at least another one. So let's put this right here and show you again. Picked it up on eBay because I wanted my kids to play it. Picked it up on eBay a few years ago. All the pieces was there. It's just a fun night. If you're into playing board games with your family, I think you'll really enjoy this one. Like I said, it's pretty simple. We've played it before and it's been over in 10 minutes. We played it before and it's lasted an hour. So it's not going to take all night like Monopoly, buying and trading and all that. It's just fun. If it ends real fast, you can always play it again. The Mad Magazine game. Let me read the back of it to you. Let me show you the back of it first before I read it to you. Look at that. But I picked it on eBay just for a couple of dollars, under $10, I think. It was nothing crazy. Just make sure you got all the pieces when you do order it. Here we go. The object of the game is to lose all your money. If you think that sounds ridiculous, just wait until you play. And what other game do you act like a rock? Take a trip to anywhere and roll the dice with your left hand. Man, this game's wacky. Let's go on and read. The rules, they're simple, really simple. In fact, they're so simple that if there is anything you don't understand, just put in a vote and play according to the majority rules. We know how that always turns out when you're playing with the family, right? However, for your own peace of mind, please read Rule 7 before buying this game. Rule 7. What could Rule 7 be? Let's take a look. Rule number 7. C. Do not attempt to play this game while eating, sleeping, or thinking. B. Do not play with anyone who is not male or female. Now, see, that's funny in 1979. You put it on a box today, you're going to get your ass sued. 270 genders. Okay, A. Do not play this game unless you're truly prepared for madcap, hilarious, off-the-wall fun. And are they right? It's the Madden Magazine board game. Now, I want to thank you for watching. We'll be back with another video very soon. And don't forget, support this channel.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.